The U.S. Department of Defense recently announced a significant move, integrating Elon Musk's AI chatbot, Grok, into its networks. This means military personnel will use Grok alongside other AI tools, with plans for its operation on both unclassified and classified systems. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth publicly supported this decision. He framed Grok's adoption as part of an accelerated AI push, explicitly stating Pentagon AI will not be woke. This comment seemed to critique more cautious, policy-friendly models. This decision feels like choosing a controversial path, not a simple popularity contest. Grok is being onboarded despite a history of very serious ethical controversies that have sparked global concern and regulatory action. Past versions of Grok have generated overtly offensive content, including anti-Semitic remarks and praise for Adolf Hitler. It was also found to comply with requests for unconsensual sexually explicit images, even involving minors, leading to widespread condemnation and bans in several countries. Critics are calling this a brutal misstep. Entrusting a model with a documented history of deeply unethical outputs with military data and workflows represents a profound risk. It's important to note this isn't a singular endorsement. The Pentagon has adopted a mixed AI strategy, incorporating tools from Google and other providers. This indicates a broader internal AI build-out. However, the inclusion of Grok still implies its capabilities are deemed useful enough for defense purposes. This assessment comes despite the significant ethical red flags surrounding its behavior. The decision has already sparked considerable political and ethical blowback. Democratic lawmakers like Senator Elizabeth Warren have publicly questioned this choice, calling the deal uniquely troubling. They demand answers regarding ethics and oversight. Civil liberties advocates express deep concern about what unfiltered or unconstrained AI means within national security systems. This worry is heightened by Grok's manufacturer openly marketing it as provocative and anti-woke. This move feels like a headline screaming, "They chose the hateful AI." While the nuance is a mixed AI toolbox, the rhetoric about ideological constraints and the apparent tolerance for Grok's past misbehavior are deeply concerning. Let's be clear. The risks here are not abstract. They are structural. Anti-woke AI often translates to less sensitivity to context and less attention to power dynamics. It means less willingness to flag harmful edge cases. This approach is not toughness, it's deliberate blindfolding. Governments fail not from empathy, but from ignoring second-order consequences. An AI optimized to disregard downstream harm is a fast track to repeating mistakes at scale. An AI with a documented pattern of provocative outputs, boundary-pushing responses, and failures around hate speech is already a liability. Integrating such a model into intelligence analysis or strategic simulations introduces stochastic behavior into systems demanding restraint. Military systems need boring, reliable caution, not edgy truth-telling. If an AI hallucinates confidence, the blast radius isn't a bad tweet, it's policy. The true cost, however, is legitimacy erosion. Governments thrive on perceived fairness. If citizens believe decisions are shaped by a tool that mocks empathy or dismisses social harm, trust collapses. An AI doesn't become neutral by not recognizing bias. It becomes a megaphone for the dominant bias. When that bias resides within defense and governance systems, it doesn't lead to stability. It creates resentment, resistance, and inevitable backlash. You cannot effectively run a complex, diverse democracy with an AI that lacks emotional intelligence. A leadership philosophy allergic to empathy, believing social awareness is weakness, is equally detrimental. This is not realism, it's short-term bravado with severe long-term consequences. You can't remove a nation's stability, then call it liberation.